Hey everybody, welcome again to the Dugout. Tom here. Got some friends tonight. I'd like to introduce. He's my son, Mike. Michael, say hi.
Hi, great time in the dugout.
And
Gotta
on
love
the
it.
other side of the bar, we've got Brendan, who is my
Brandon!
neighbor. What we'd like to kind of do tonight is talk about two topics. We'll segue into one as we go along. Will there ever be another 300 game winner?
Never, never, never.
Michael and I were talking about that the other night, and all of a sudden we said, hey, let's do a video because it's an interesting topic. And then as we go along, we're going to fade into the topic of, is baseball a perfect game? And that'll be kind of Brendan's alley because he never really played the game formally, played sandlot, that type of thing. But he has gone away from it, and he's an old man now. He's in his 50s. Anyway, he says it's a perfect
Look amazing
game.
though, you look amazing.
So I said to him, hey, if it's a perfect game, why don't you tell us why it's a perfect game? So we're here at the video. Anyway, let's get started. So let me talk to you first, Michael, because you and I
Yes.
started this subject. Give me some reasons why you think there'll never be a perfect, another 300 game winner in our lifetime.
It's just the way the game is, the way it's simple. They're investing way too much money into these pitchers, and they feel like after 5 innings, because I feel like with the money they're investing, they want to give them a shot for the 5 innings for the legit win. Okay? But after that, I feel like they pull them because Tommy John, they worry about it, and that's how I feel. And unless you're on a team that's got a mega offense like the Dodgers and the Yankees and the Mets and those kind of organizations that have the offense power to back you up, that you could pitch five innings and you might get 4 runs in one or 2 innings. Your odds are high. I mean, they probably, I don't know offhand what they averaged per year last year, but I'm gonna guess 4 point something. Well, all those teams and their offenses, definitely, if not 5. I could be wrong. Don't quote me though.
Okay. Well, I agree with you in many aspects of that. Pitchers just don't pitch 9 innings anymore. That went out of style when the big money contracts came.
I
It
disagree
really
with
did.
that. I think a pitcher's competitive enough in his heart. He wants to throw 9 innings.
In his heart.
Yes, but the team, the organization won't let him pitch.
That's exactly
the
right.
nine
I think
innings.
I think it all coincides with the rebirth of the new stadium boom in the '90s. They put a bunch of money into those stadiums and a bunch of money into those clubs.
They need the revenue.
And when you're paying a guy $40,000 a year in 1940,
Yeah.
pitch him till his arm falls off.
Yeah,
But when
right.
you're paying a guy $36 million a year, you don't want to mess that arm up.
Yep. You want 30 starts out of that. Yeah.
But you want him to pitch for as many years as he possibly can, instead of getting as many wins as he can
Mm-hmm.
in a short amount of time. They want longevity,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of stupid because you'd probably rather take
Yeah.
Bob Feller over like a guy that can't pitch 6 innings.
Yes.
You know.
Well, yeah, it's taken that personal success level, the 300 games.
Yeah.
Let's face it, guys. 300 games, it's a one-way ticket to the Hall of Fame.
Easy.
Even if you have a lousy strikeout record, it's lousy
to
everything
win that.
else.
Just to win
If
that.
you win 300 games, you're in. I think
You're in.
there's only been, we were talking
24.
before, 24. There's only 24 winners of 300
Now
games.
I know that.
Yeah, out of all the years that, 200 years of baseball,
It's a lot of
that's
pitchers.
not much. That's a really low average. So it's a very rare feat. And I kind of agree with the both of you. It's money.
Do you think hitting has anything to do with that? In the way we watch cameras nowadays, the way we watch replays, the way we have all this and that, do you think some of that could come in effect?
Hitting,
Hitting, with the way these hitters can go back and watch film, okay, after they just saw whoever.
oh,
You
I
know?
see what you mean.
Do you see? Does that now they kind of get more of an idea, more of a new technique? That's, you know.
Well, the last 300 game runner, which we just looked up, was Randy Johnson in 2009. So is that like, has the technology advanced that fast since then? Maybe, I don't know. Or is it just maybe that Randy Johnson threw 7-8 innings every start.
Easy.
And like there aren't guys that do that anymore. You know, like I don't know the answer.
Well, I think if you looked at the list of who's won 300 games, these are all ace pitchers. These are the team's aces, you know. And
they were baseball aces for sure. The aces of the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And these guys are bulldogs, and they had to pitch 9 innings to win 300 games. So I like to think hitting is probably improved with the new type of bat composition, the coaching, the training. Yeah, hitting is probably improved.
I mean,
but a 300 game winner is a bulldog, and I think no matter what era he's in, because if you look at the list, they span all the eras.
Yeah.
300 game winners are top pitchers.
And a few in those
They're the best.
In those eras, they were top pitchers.
They're the best.
Yes.
Anyway, so it looks like we kind of agree. It's the money situation, and unfortunately, I don't think, and I think you guys agree, there probably won't be another 3.
I really hope there is.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
I do too.
I don't think there will be though.
But we don't think.
Not unless they change the rules of what's a win.
What?
How
It's
many
like cutting
innings-
down to 3.5
How many
innings.
innings do you have to pitch to get a
Yeah,
win? I don't
no,
think you're going to see.
I mean, you saw that in the playoffs too.
I agree.
Like,
And don't forget, years ago, I love this subject, but we got to get on to our new one. Years ago, if you were a pitcher, you pitched 9 innings. You
Yes.
didn't come out.
You want to pitch +9.
Exactly. Anyway, let's get into, is baseball a perfect game? Brandon and I were talking one night about.
By the way, there's only been 24 perfect games.
That's right.
Just like 24.
300 game winners.
Winners.
It's
Thank
it's
you, Brandon.
insane. It's insane.
Ironic perfect game.
Yeah, but is baseball, the subject was, is baseball a perfect game? That was the subject.
Right, there's a good obvious point.
Well, that's true. And right now, I'm going to let Brendan, why do you think baseball is the perfect game?
Well, first of all, it's the only game that can be a perfect game. You can't have a perfect football game or basketball game or hockey game like
Just
nobody.
percentages.
You can't, but you can't. Only in baseball can you even have a perfect game.
Game. Yes.
Okay, and then you combine that with the fact that there's no clock, there's no ties. You know, the defense is in control of the ball. It's one of the only games. It's the only other game that happens in is cricket, and that's what baseball is derived from.
Ancestry. Yep.
So I mean, it's just like to be good at baseball. You know, as a hitter, you succeed 30% of the time.
That's Hall of Fame.
Yeah. To be good as a pitcher, you need to get guys out like 90% of the time. You know, and it just shows it's everything about the sport is difficult, and that's what makes it so great, is that it's so hard to do it so well. And then you see guys like fielders like Ozzie Smith and like Omar Vizquel like play
Smooth.
shortstop
Very
that
smooth.
that make these plays that are impossible for a normal person to do, and they just make it look
Yeah.
easy.
Beautiful.
You see home run hitters like
The swing.
like Ruth or McGuire or any of these guys. Like you see these guys that Mark McGuire said the hardest thing to do is hit a round ball with a round bat squarely. And to be a home run hitter is like it's crazy, insane, special, unique talent. I mean everything about it. Like
Okay.
the fact that you can't put the guy, your best player, in when the game's on the line. That you have to rely on the lineup.
That person in
like
that
you
moment.
never have a Bucky Dent moment in the NBA, because in the NBA, Michael Jordan's getting the ball with 3 seconds left, and you're down by one.
But that's a great
You know, like
Ron
I mean, it's-
James.
yeah, something like it's
Studs.
just like whatever.
Yeah.
It's just you have to rely on the
Curry.
lineup
Downtown.
unless you pinch hit. But like it's
But
just
you
like,
can't bat
but
out of
some,
turn.
But some you can't. It's just like if you're
That's
up,
true.
you're up, and you're the guy.
And that's
There's
it. Yep.
no
Yep.
it's
That's your moment, shine, or you're going down.
No, that's great, and that's
You know?
that's a lot of good reasoning why baseball, in your opinion, and you know what, I think you converted me. It's the perfect game. And I love the game. I have a passion for the game. I played it for a long, long time. Coached it a long, long time. Michael, you've done the same thing.
Yes.
And Brendan just loves the perfect game. So, that being said, I think we'll wind it up, guys. Oh, by the way, we're drinking bourbon tonight.
What do you got?
I'm drinking Bullet.
Well, I
You're
got
drinking
Makers.
I'm not
Makers,
drinking bourbon. I'm drinking Jack Triple Mash.
And he's
Oh,
drinking Jack
cheers to
Triple
that.
Mash. But
It's
anyway,
great. It's
anyway, toast the baseball.
Joy.
And hey, everybody, from the dugout, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment if you want. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.